So you went out the wrestling, you said? That shit was cool? You said you went out the wrestling, some shit like that.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And
well, you're in
off we
Alabama.
go from Seattle. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Bro. You can't kill your dog.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Carr. Got a man open. It's D.Waller. The 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. D.Waller. 66 yards. And the Raiders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
That's why I'm surprised you ain't caught up with him. I'm off slow spot.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Yeah, Ron told me that he beat you last time. I don't know what he's talking about. He beat you?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
But Ron shit, his internet be fucking up, man. All the time.
Fields this way up at the 17.
He be at the hotel and shit.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run from 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
Huh?
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go, 50, Mike 50. Guys, escape situation, let's go.
From the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas.
How the fuck he got?
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
Now Gino on 1st down.
Oh.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
You could get a flag for that, though.
Smith. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to D.K. Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Geno now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Dallas. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down. Touchdown! Noah Fant, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Geno's
Bro, you watch anybody and beat that dude. That dude trash, bro.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along
That dude never beat me. He
they'll
keep
take
playing
an
safe.
8-7
That's why I
lead.
don't play him with you.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Looking deep for Adams. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams. 77 yards. And the Raiders have regained the lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Seahawks 8.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Yeah.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
19 seconds. Mike 50. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
On second down, it's Walker. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Smith. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
What's your playbook, Philly?
They'll try and run. It's Dallas. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Yeah. Yeah, Deshaun's got to get himself back.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
I don't know. I think the 49ers
Try the air now with Smith. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this
I know we're going to beat the Cowboys.
They've got to change their
blocking
assignments. They've got to do it better.
And the pressure gets to him again.
That boy.
Nichols in there to take him down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds?
Oh, I forgot
That's
they got
the
a
game
good
plan that
pass
they've
rush,
had so far, because they've got to say to
They got
themselves
Jones
right
and,
now, we have to do something differently.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a
Oh, like you had DJ Mack got wide open.
Downs. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Carr looking deep for Adams. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek.
All right, I bet.
And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Carlson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8.
Oh, you got to do the field goal block again, G?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Yeah.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the
I got it. I got it like twice since you're telling me, but I keep forgetting.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Smith. And that one
Catch
will
the fucking
fall
ball,
incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Smart play, man.
Line of
You got
scrimmage
better,
to
though.
37 on 1st and 10.
A couple plays you ain't rushing him.
This is Dallas, an inside handoff. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight.
When it's seconds, bro, you gotta
inside.
try to
He's
go
gonna be
down
stopped
the
right at
field, bro.
line
You
of
gotta stop the
scrimmage.
clock.
Brings
You
up
gotta call a
2nd down.
timeout. You know what I'm saying?
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
I think I got ball, so that means you getting the ball.
The final shot here
think,
before
yeah,
break. Smith.
I think so.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume
Chargers
action
to beat
in the 3rd
Jacksonville.
quarter.
You think the Chargers going to beat Jacksonville? That's my second team right there, man. I like
the Seahawks offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail.
You never know,
What's
man.
the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Smith. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
He passed that bitch
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter.
The moment he
but
passed that bitch, that's it. Yeah, that's
not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the end zone, Smith rolling to his right. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by J.R.
Brown. That pressure,
from their own 2, Charles. They
got that
opted to
pressure
throw
on him.
instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
And I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run, and everyone else stays ready, and they picked that one off.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Carr will look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move
that's on you.
And move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
The Smith throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. 3rd and 2, Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. Flushed out right. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. D.K. Metcalf, 40 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Here's Smith looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. And the 2-point conversion is successful. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I'm about to take this back. It's a touchdown right here.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers.
I've been working on my kickoff. Oh, shit.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah.
Jacobs going to try the middle, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his car on third down. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
And
he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for D.Carr. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Nah, he's still on the Raiders.
It's been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense.
Nah, they
though,
gotta trade him.
Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now.
No, he's not on him.
Because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Raiders, nah, they got a lot of weapons, bro. They just got to work on the defense. Next year they're gonna have a good year.
On for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired.
Bucks. Don't worry about my Bucks, man.
This is the
about to put that work on the Cowboys next week.
Sports.
You want to bet? You want to bet?
On the return
you got the Cowboys, but you don't like the Cowboys.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Cowboys. I bet 20.
Coming to the line here to begin
You got
their
cash
next
up,
drive,
right?
the Seahawks offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown.
Bro, you have a white, bro, you have a,
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense.
Oh, no, you want to say,
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, bro, he been trashed for real, man. Ooh.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
Oh, he waved at me. He's a savage.
Get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
But they had a good season. They were playing good, though.
Now Smith. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter. But the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game. And trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Good defense.
Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
We have still a
three-score
hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Like oh, yeah.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Cookie.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
I like that.
And the Raiders
I like
are going to
that.
take over at their own 41. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster.
Damn it, this fuck.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings
Nah, ain't
him
that,
up
bro. That
second
shit
and
is.
10.
That shit.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Carr. He hits Adams, complete.
Stop playing with Adams, boy.
And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet,
playing
put
with
on the
Adams,
baseball
boy.
cap, and watch the
You
rest
lose
of this
that?
one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown.
Damn, I need
pass of the
one more
game.
20
Say
yards.
that
I'm
again.
activated.
Did you say 5th touchdown
I'm never
pass of
activate
the
that
game?
motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
I'm coming right
Extra
now. I'm
point
coming
by
right now.
Carlson, up
Damn.
and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And only able to get this
Hey,
to
you
the
drop that?
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get
I got
this drive
DK Metcalf on the
underway.
lock.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And
Oh,
Charles,
yeah.
I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several
I got DK
turnovers.
on the lock,
You
bro.
have to think that's going
How
to
many
be
yards he
something
got?
they're going to discuss
Then he
heavily
had
in
one
the film
touchdown.
session in the coming
DK can't
days.
see
You're
Adams.
absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch
DK
every
on-
error
oh.
that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
Don't do
And
it,
mentally,
nephew.
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time
repeat,
out?
don't do it,
This,
nephew.
they'll use as
Oh, yeah,
motivation
press him.
for the rest
Yeah,
of the
press
time
him.
that they
Yeah.
play to
Press
hopefully
them.
never be in this type of situation again.
Press
They'll
him.
fake the handoff. Now Smith. And that is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears
thought that was a
repeating.
good route.
They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
Because I
when
got
you
him
feel
on
like
lock.
an
You know that.
incomplete
Come on,
pass
nephew.
is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers
Oh, yeah,
now, when
that's
they're
me.
running their
And my
Thank you.
goodness, another interception.
Oh, yeah, bring that shit
Picked
back home.
off
Oh,
by
yeah, let's go.
Denzel Perryman.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him
That
out?
offense.
I would think about it, and I think
you
about it
Detroit?
awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Eluding the pressure right.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Carr going to look to throw.
Quickly a slant to Renfro.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Carr now to throw. Out to his left.
And that is incomplete.
Come on, Adams.
Wow, the coverage a little too
God
good there.
damn.
And it's second
Good
down.
D.
They come up
I'm
here
going
with
to the
another
big dog.
shot
You know
from
who
the
I'm going to.
6-yard line, and it's
You know
second
who
and
I'm
goal
going to.
now.
You know who I'm
Again,
going
they'll
to.
throw with Carr.
Oh,
And he's going to
man.
be intercepted a third time. Picked off by
Look at that shit. Hey, man, with that
And
bullshit.
a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good game, G.
After the interception, here's Smith.
Oh, yeah, I got him on lock. Don't do that. Give me
He
that.
hits his target, Lockett.
Ooh.
And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Yeah, that defense trash, though. I ain't saying about cap.
Now Gino.
They ain't got no good cornerback. They ain't got no good, oh, yeah, give me that.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Oh, yeah, clamps. No touchdown here, boy.
First down, now it's 2nd and 10.
No touchdown here, boy.
Gino.
No DK, no CK, nigga. Give me that. Give me that.
And now here is
Let's go bring that shit back home.
interception.
Oh, shit. That's
Picked
DK.
off by Deron Harmon.
And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter
Good
to the
game, bro.
statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.